Earlier this week, it became easier for people in Washington state to get the overdose reversing medication called Narcan. The Department of Health made it so any person or organization can get Narcan without a prescription. Also this week, the Tacoma Fire Department launched a unique program designed to help people struggling with opioid addiction. King 5's Tony Black has the details on that.
Here in Tacoma, there's a new service that is the first of its kind for Washington state. It is called the Safe Station Program, and it is a 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week option for someone struggling with an opioid addiction to get some help. Tacoma Fire Department's new Safe Station program launched this week and is the latest effort to offer help for people struggling with opioid addictions. The new 24/7 service means that anyone who is in need of help with opioid abuse can show up to Fire Station 1 on Fawcett Avenue and get assessed by medics. They can also be taken to a facility if needed and can also be given first medication dosages such as Narcan. Just this week, the Washington State Department of Health announced a standing order that would allow anyone to walk into a pharmacy and get Narcan without a prescription. In addition to immediate help at the station, they can also connect people to long-term treatment services. Tacoma Fire's Safe Station program is the only one of its kind in the state of Washington. Officials say this location was picked because of the high number of calls they get involving opioid issues here. This program is also modeled after a similar one that's happening in New Hampshire. For now, here in Tacoma, I'm Tony Black, King 5 News.